Two terms that always seem to go together, dating and sex. But what many people don't know is that adolescents don't really consider sex a reason to start dating, which is a big shock. This mostly has to do with their culture and their age, though. But adolescents consider 6 reasons to start dating the most important: recreation, learning, companionship, intimacy, courtship, and their status. Status probably being the most popular. But that changes all when you become an adult, too. People are trying to find intimacy and courtship, and that didn't really matter when they were a kid. People also have to take into consideration the culture that the child came from. In some cultures, parents really want their child to succeed in school before even considering dating. So they ban them from dating, and in other cultures, parents try to get their kids away from social contact at all in order to have total power over their marriages in the future.
I don't really date that much, but it's been because I want someone there with me, like a friend to be like, not to like someone to be there for me, you know. That's my reason.
I guess to date somebody. I date to marry, so I want to get to know them and get to know what kind of person they are and if they're somebody I would be interested in marrying. And it's also nice to have somebody just to be there for me all the time and have somebody committed to me to be there.
Age is probably the biggest thing to take into consideration when talking about adolescence and dating. You have to consider that a child doesn't really know what they want just yet. So they date people to increase their popularity, of course, but they also date people to just have somebody to hang out with and to play with and to not really get intimate with, but to talk about things with that they couldn't with their ordinary friends. Now, when you get older, people need other people to talk to and to relate to, but they do this in a different sense than children because they're planning their lives with these people. Not so much just a hit and run, but to actually connect with these people in a sense that they will share their lives together.
Finding a girl to be compatible with was one of the key reasons why I started dating. Biggest thing with like high school now, finding someone who has characteristics who are compatible with mine and who I can get along with, hang out with, and find a lifelong friend with.
Yeah, back in high school, the reason for dating was pretty much popularity. You wanted to fit in all the cliques, and I guess you could say that's one reason why I always went after the popular guys. I dated the star football player all 4 years of high school.
When I was in high school, the reason I dated a girl was, to have someone that I could connect with and talk to and tell things to that I couldn't exactly tell my friends that I played ball with or rode around in cars with. It was just basically a friend thing, somebody I could connect to, but at the same time, someone that didn't look at me like I was stupid for the things I did do.
No, no, I had actually it was more or less just to fit in, popularity.
Not so much the reason why I started dating. It was a popular thing to talk about amongst a bunch of guys back in that time frame, but not not so much the reason why I started dating.
When I was in high school, I dated guys to increase my popularity and to have somebody to hang out with. But now that I'm 20 years old and an adult, I know that I'm trying to find somebody who I can marry and who I want to spend the rest of my life with and have that intimacy with that I couldn't have had when I was in high school.